Good morning, everyone. So it's day 3 of going in the office, and I'm tired. Just about now. I don't feel like tired right now, but last night when I got home, I was so exhausted. Like I wrote a little bit of my paper, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. I was asleep by 9 o'clock, like lights out. Like I lay down and I don't even remember going to sleep. So it's been an interesting week of going back to the office so far. So we're on Wednesday, hump day. We're almost through it, so we're just gonna get to it. I didn't even take out anything to wear last night, so I don't exactly know what I'm wearing, but I think I'm just gonna keep. But I do have school tonight, so it's like a full day for me. I have work and then I have school in the evening, and then I get home and I'm pretty much gonna pass out and do this all over again tomorrow morning and try to make it to Friday. So bear with me, but thanks for seeing me on another day. Let's get into eyebrows right away. Straight away. And I'm trying to do an eyeshadow every day this week. I really am, just to, you know, it's the first week. I just want to give it like a good effort. But nothing crazy. Yesterday was super light and subtle, and I'm gonna probably keep it like light and subtle all week. I've already moisturized. Just gonna fill in a little bit. Oh, and I have an essay due tonight, which I've been working on it all week, and I'm almost there. I've got like a page and a half left, so I'm gonna get it done after work today, before class, get it submitted on time. Good enough. Carving. I know you guys are tired of this, but I'm gonna do it. The more you do it, the better you get at it. So flat brush, take some product. It's like going to work and putting makeup on is the best time to practice, because it's like you're gonna go again tomorrow, and then again, and then again, and then you could just do little things, and then you just do repetitive things with your makeup, and then pretty much by the time like you're ready to go out, you're like already a pro at carving out your brows, at doing your eyeshadow, at, you know, whatever it is. So I highly recommend taking some time in the mornings and doing your makeup for work, because it really does pay off in the long run, because that's pretty much how I got started with mine. Like I did it during work. I would try different products. Yeah, I'd have like, you know, some cracking here, or I'd be like, oh, that didn't last all day, or that combination didn't work, or why is it kind of like falling, you know, like just all over the place. So it really does help. Especially because it's just work and you don't really like want perfection. It's not like it's a photo shoot or some sort of event where you want to be like on point. But at least this way you get to test some of your products. You got to see how long they last. You get to see what combos worked, what's not working. So highly recommend. I'm gonna be like Miss Rachel. So what's next? Concealer brush. Just joking, guys. That would be hilarious though. But I do the same steps every morning, so you can literally follow along. I did like the eyeshadow primer from the other day, so I am going to use that like when I go out and stuff. All right, and we're going to get some powder. I'm still coming back to my Juvia's Place because I want to use all the colors. There's a lot of shimmery colors on here that I could do. Well, I'm gonna use this color right here. I don't know why, I just want to use it, so that's the color I'm gonna use. But I usually start with a lighter color first, so let's do the lighter color around my eyeball, and then we'll go in with the darker color. Right. Now that we've got that planted on there, it's like a green olive brown almost. I don't know if I'm gonna regret it, but we'll see. Oh, it's a little dark. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Definitely like a green olive. It's a pretty color though. Just gonna blend it out. I could probably put a shimmer over this actually to kind of lighten it out a little bit, but I like it. It's pretty. Okay. So, little dark, little G.I. Joe. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and use, let's do a light topper, shall we? So I really want to use this one, but it might be too dark, so let's just use this one. Who doesn't love a bit of glitter? Just lightly place all over. Pat, I'm not blending anything. Okay, so it helps it to not look so just dark, even though I really liked the dark color too, but just wanted to keep it a little bit lighter. So here we go. It's like a pretty shimmer. This is the Maybelline, and I'm just gonna do it with a thin strip. And I'm not even gonna do a wing. Okay, see, it's just a thin layer, gives it some dimension. I think when I do my lashes, it'll look a lot better, but for now we're gonna leave it. Okay, so let's focus on foundation. I'll just do my MAC Pro Longwear foundation, and I believe this is an NC42. I'll just do this one. Foundation brush. All right, so we used the curve case 2 days in a row, so I'm gonna use just my LYS stick today. But I do like the application that you could just put it directly on the face. Handy dandy contour brush. I can tell you that I'm gonna be cleaning my brushes like every week just because I'm doing makeup more than I was before. So I'm gonna have to, instead of every 2 weeks, it's gonna have to be every weekend. I'm gonna have to go through and clean my brushes. Boom. Okay, so let's do blush. I'm just gonna use the Beckisue. This is 255. And I lay blush down first before I put concealer, just because it blends out so nicely. And it looks more natural. Okay, time for a concealer. The Pro Longwear MAC concealer. This is an NC35, so I'm gonna use this color, I think, on the outsides, like here, here, here. Well, just here and here. And I think under my eyes, I'm gonna use something else. I use a more controlled concealer under my eyes and crease areas, just because like I want it to look as clean as possible, and I like to use products that I really trust in those areas. So let's blend it out. Okay, outside's done. Let's do the insides of my eye. I'm gonna do the Tarte Tan Deep Sand, and I think I'm gonna just keep it kind of low here. I really don't want to get into the creases so much, because that's the one thing I'm still like, I have a lot of like natural creases under my eye. Like, it's so dry, like my skin is just so dry, so I'm constantly having to like add moisture to it, and then when I do, sometimes like it's too much build up there, and then it just creases. So I'm still working out the under eye portion. It looks good, it looks fine. Like at the end of it, it's just like my own, like when I'm staring at it, I'm just like, but I am gonna have to like revamp what I'm using under my eyes. I'm really not using as much as I should. Like, I'm not using vitamin C, I'm not using like some things that I really should be using, so I have to update my product list for sure and expand on what I'm using. And you can see I do have hyperpigmentation under my eyes, but I tend not to use color corrector, just because I feel like I don't really want it to be that flawless. Like I tend to do like more, well, to me this is more natural, this is my version of natural, but like I don't want it to look completely flawless, so I think that's why I don't. And it's like, again, depending on where I go, but if I'm gonna go to an event or something like that, then, you know, I'm gonna use some color corrector a little bit, just to give it a little bit more. But I tend not to like using color corrector, just because it's like more product I gotta put in an area that I'm already like, you know, self-conscious about. So I try not to put too much product there in general. Okay, while we let that kind of dry down, we need to set our contour. And just go over all the areas. Okay, can't forget about the nose. Excellent. Let's just do, so at least both sides are spread out again, but I do need to clean that up with concealer. So let's take a more flat brush. Okay, let's take some of this. cut that out. Okay, so at least it's cut out on both sides. Go back in with concealer brush. Blend the bottom out. Ahead and start setting our concealer. So I'm going to use the Laura Mercier. I'm going to use the same brush that I've been using for the last couple of days and pat in first. So now that I went in with my brush, I'm just going to use a powder puff and go over this area right here. Pink and orange, just right there. Very light. Use my Glow Wish and kind of just go over this area because it is a little bit lighter. It's just like finishing powder. Kind of blend everything together. You guys are going to be shocked by this, but I'm going to use a different highlight. I'm going to use the Natasha Denona Cupid Cheek Duo, and I'm going to use that for highlight. She's also vibrant. More of like a subtle, like, hi, I'm there still. Can you see me? Eyes, I'm gonna do curl. A thick Fenty, since we need all day anyway. See the difference? And the eyeliner actually looks really good with it. So lips. I really don't want to do a lipstick because it's hard to maintain. It's not gonna stay. It's barely gonna be able to be maintained. So I think I'm gonna just do a lip liner, and it can last until it lasts, and then just like a lip gloss, because even though I would love to do like a full-on lippy, she's not gonna last. Let's use Juvia's Place Coffee Break. Let's see if it smells like coffee. Girl, it does. You know what? Okay, the coffee bean. I think the coffee bean is a lighter of the shades. Okay. And I'm just gonna go over the lip liner with my NYX Lava Cake. Okay, and now for Julia's Ways coffee break. It is juicy. Pretty. Just lip liners and glosses. That's it. Beautiful. So pretty. One more spray. Folks. I hope you enjoyed. Drop your comments. Let's talk. Like, subscribe. See me again here tomorrow, day 4. We're getting through the week together. You can look flawless, slay the day. When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you perform better and you can take on anything. So, hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you back here again soon. Bye. Happy hump day.